You are looking live at the Royale Arena in beautiful Chicago, Illinois, where we are bringing you Friday Night Hockey. It is Friday night, and we are here bringing it to you on the Independent Broadcast Network, number 2, The Deuce. As always, because somehow we got kicked off of the first one. That's a long story. Anyway, it is Winners with the One. I'm here with Dr. Killinger and the whole crew. We have got a full set of individuals tonight to play hockey with us on Friday Night Hockey. The league is in between seasons right now. We're starting season 2, I believe, in October, which, if my math is correct, is a couple of weeks away. In the meantime, it's open skate tonight. Feel free to join us on Royale with Cheese. The game is Hockey Question Mark. It is made by Cryptic C. You can find it at hockeyquestionmark.com, and it is free. But, hey, that's a wrap, man. I'm rhyming.
Mm-hmm.
And
so
we're
out of here, folks. Thank you. Well, like I said, tonight, there might be YouTube videos this time around made by people that aren't just hardcore nut jobs who watch the replays.
Yeah, coming to you in beautiful 1200p.
This time we made a slight change. It's 1080p because we're going to be all standardized.
Oh, what a bummer. Oh, man, people are going to complain.
Well.
1080p ought to be good enough for anybody, just like 640k.
Yeah, thanks.
Indeed. But it also means that we'll get to record this for posterity, because sometimes Twitch TV is just weird with how they archive things or don't, as the case may be. Anyway, it's the eternal struggle of red versus blue. We've got, let's see, on the blue team right now, we've got Goose, Go Leafs Go, not Patrice Bergeron, and Tim Barrett backwards. And on the red team, it's Mr. Universe, Toulouse, Why You Have to Be Mad, and Iskin. And right now, it's 1-0 in the favor of the blue team. Red has got it behind their, well, I thought he was taking it behind their net. He put it in front of the goalie. It was almost a shot on goal there. And he's going to dump that out back to center ice, where it will be picked up and carried around here. It looks like that's Toulouse with it, putting it on the net. Oh, and a big save is going to send it back out to the point now, and again cleared out. Going in the other direction. Who's going to get to this first? Blue has a 2-on-1 break. He shoots. He scores! Goose with his second of the game. Tim Barrett on the assist. And all of a sudden, it is 2-0 in favor of the blue team. I should mention that LHL happened earlier tonight actually, yes, and Washington is your official winners, and several of the Washington players are here, and here's a shot. He scores! Why You Have to Be Mad. Puts one on the board for red, and now it is 2-1. We have a close game now, and it's getting pretty interesting here already on Open Skate Friday Night Hockey, Kelger.
Yeah, taking no prisoners here.
Yeah, I guess we can interview the guys and see, Danzo's been doing it in here. How do you feel about the victory?
Woo!
There it is.
It's sweet.
It's great feeling.
First
feeling of accomplishment and greatness. Yeah, we really have to give it up to Patrice, who in his one period of play really impressed us out there.
And Briz for quitting.
Well, he's certainly humble about his efforts.
Yeah, Patrice is a top-notch player, really best player out there. I gave him the honorary best player award, if you look at the Reddit post, because he's so good.
Yeah,
Good.
My coach in real life, he just puts me out there, and I make him happy. He goes, good effort, good hustle. I mean, then he smacks me on the bum, and tells me to come see him after practice.
Well, he did have a historical week last week, as he scored the fastest hat trick in Friday Night Hockey history.
That's
so
true.
Obviously, Patrice Bergeron on a hot streak right now in both leagues. And actually, This isn't league skate; it's just fun skate. But you will see a lot of the people that you know from the leagues. And here's a shot! Oh, long distance! Hello from Iskin. And again, it is tied at 2. That was a nice one. Just clipped the post and bounced in. Nobody wants to thank Satan for the victory, or Shaitan, I guess. Hockey.
No, I'd like to thank my dad. I told him that I won, and he said, "Okay." It was really special.
So supportive.
It was really good.
I would like to thank my fake dad Fleurs for being so dadly.
No problem.
And the first period ends with the puck way up in the air. That took up about the last 10 seconds of the first period just watching that thing fly around. and I'm sure it looks wonderful on this YouTube video in high resolution quality. And yeah, you can get the game at hockeyquestionmark.com. I think I mentioned that before, but it's worth mentioning again. Oh, and here's another one, launched into space. Oh my, it's out of the park. This is a home run, folks. Oh no, it's given back in because of the physics. And now
good night, gone.
But luckily, Cryptic Sea has coded this so that the puck does stay within the confines of the rink, more or less. It's going to go up, but eventually it comes back down. And now here's one that's going to come back down towards the front of the net dangerously, and it's going to squirt past all the red players and be picked up by, it looks like Go Leafs Go is going to get this one and dump it into the red zone. They don't have a goalie there. This could be a tough one here. Now, not Patrice Bergeron has it. You know he's dangerous with it. He takes it out to the face-off circle on the far side. It's going to go back to the point now, and a possible break for red. No, a nice defensive play there, standing them up along the boards, and blue is going to hold on to this, and now they're going to counter. Coming in with it, that's Tim Barrett with a shot. Oh, it goes off the post. How did that miss? How did that miss? And was that a glitch goal? It was so close. And again, blue with a shot cleared out to the near circle. Now red trying to get this out of their zone. They've got 4 people here. Nobody in the net. They are playing a little bit more offensive style, you might say. And so now it is going to go towards the blue zone. And red is going to try to get this down there, but again, blue with the counter. 2-on-1 break now, looping back into the net is a red player there. It looks like that is Toulouse taking the goalie position, and now his team is going to get this to center ice anyway. Just a lot of bodying up there going on, but they're going to come out with it. Again, a break here for red, and sending one across the middle here possibly. No, he's going to take it down. There's the shot. Oh, no, it's going to be blocked by the blue team. 3 bodies in front of that one are going to stop the pass anyway from going right to the slot there. Nice work from both teams to set that up. It looks like real hockey now, man. And that's what's great about it. You know, it's not like Pee-wee soccer where everybody just chases the ball around, you know, which is what the early Friday night hockey games sort of looked like. But anyway, we are still tied at 2. A lot of action here in this second period. No scoring so far, but that could change, as here is the blue team, who, again, they don't have anybody in the net either at the moment, and they are going to scoop this up and send it back. A nice pass there, a 2-line pass. He's going to take it. A puck gets up and spinning on its side down in the far corner, in the near corner here, excuse me. I guess it doesn't really matter. But either way, behind the net now. And it's going to be, red goalie trying to get this out. And it's a little scramble in the front. The shot, the block, the shot again. Oh, a rebound. He saves. He got it out of there. And red is going to clear this loose after a lot of action in front of the net. It is still 2-2 after all that. That is incredible. So now going in the other direction, Niskin with a goal. Puts the biscuit in the basket to make it 3-2. That's the go-ahead goal for the red team, and that's the first goal of the second period, surprisingly enough. With all the action going on, here's a possible one. Again, it's going to go wide left, though, and he's going to try to clear this out. Blue is going to get to it first here. That is going to be sent along the boards, and they're going to race for it. It looks like Goose may get to it first to get a shot on. He does! Oh, but it's going to go behind the net here and picked up by the red team, where they will carry it along the side of the... Nope, it's going to go in the other direction. A nice little redirection from the trailing blue player there. And now here's a nice pass, tic-tac, right on. He's going to get it in the corner here, send it around the boards, and nobody there to pick it up just yet. 2 blue players trying to follow it in, and now here's a shot. He scores! Iskin with the hat trick makes it 4-2, and that was beautiful. The pass right on, and he just lifted that to shoulder height, and that was just enough to get it in. And again, Iskin, you know he's good. We have seen him perform very well on Friday Night Hockey throughout the years, as we have done this, the decades of Friday Night Hockey, the tradition.
Steeped
in
in tradition.
Indeed. Steeped, yes. Steeped is very much the word. Because it is Friday night, and that means the Drunken Masters will be coming up here pretty soon. I don't know, we might be playing Sub Rosa again. You know, it's not all Cryptic Sea all the time, but sometimes, you know, that's kind of fun, because we do like the Cryptic Sea games, and especially Hockey Question Mark.
That's a good fallback.
Also, I understand there are new versions of these games coming out. Here's the goalie coming way out to make the play. Oh, what a save! That was beautiful. Dangerous, but beautiful. And he's just lucky that it was enough pressure to keep it away from the trailing red player there. He had a 2-on-1 break. Now here's a 1-on-2 going in the other direction. What a save! Oh, beautiful save there. And who was that? That was Toulouse again with the nice block to stop that one from going in, and that's going to take us into the third period with our score 4-2. And the red team, Iskin, putting on a lot of pressure here. So that's all the difference right now. It's a whole lot of Iskin. And Goose has a couple of goals for Blue. He's probably going to try to step it up and get some game-winning or at least game-tying actually going on here in the third, Killinger.
Well, Blue team certainly hopes so. They need it right now. The eternal struggle, red versus blue.
Indeed. Yeah, this is like an all-star game almost. Some of our finest players in both leagues here. And now here's a break. He shoots, he scores! Goose! What did I just say, man? He gets the hat trick. Milan Lucic with the assist, and that's going to make it 4-3. And now we have a little bit more of a competitive third period going on, and we'll see if Goose and the blue team will find an equalizer here. Yeah, there's no spots in here. It's just kind of open skates. So it is 4-on-4, and just whoever gets in or whatever. We've got a whole lot of spectator spots.
In the blue net.
Oh, and he's going to take advantage of them. Oh, Iskin just, you can't put Iskin in front of a goal with nobody in front of it, or he's probably going to score. So, and he does there to make it 5-3. That was a very important goal for the red team. Now blue looking to counter. Got it. Shoot it. No, blocked. Taken off the stick right as he was swinging at it. And a nice play by the red defense. Now they're going to, it's still held in. The shot wide right. It goes behind the net now. And are they going to be able to, no, blue still has it. Putting it into the slot. Still blocked by the red team. Playing some great defense here. And now why you have to be mad is going to be loose on the breakaway. Again, a big goalie attempt there. Very proactive. Just getting, you don't usually see a goalie go past the blue line.
No, you generally don't.
That's in the NHL, if they're going past the blue line, they're probably going to throw hands with somebody. So, no such luck here. They haven't put fighting in hockey question mark yet. Yet, I say. And now here's Red with a breakaway.
Doesn't even shoot it. Doesn't have to. And we've lost winners.
Rest in peace.
Yep.
Rip in peace.
What?
Reese's and Pieces.
Oh, no.
We lost you there for a minute, man. We still lost you. He was back for a second.
You have to take it up. And, you know, it's kept in by somebody. Aww. Who's gonna...
Alright, I'm back, I think.
Yes,
There we
you
go.
are. That part can be edited out of the YouTube video. No one scored a goal anyway.
Nobody scored a goal.
While you were gone, no.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
All right. Oh, why you have to be mad? Third goal of the night puts Red up 7-3. 2 minutes 9 seconds. I think this one's pretty unrecoverable if you're blue team.
Yes, indeed. It looks like Red has really pulled away here. And they're saying game over, man, game over. But I don't know. You can't rule anything out in Friday Night Hockey. We have learned that. We have learned that. Now here's Red, though, pouring it on. They've got a chance. So it's shot. Oh, it goes over the crossbar. Just got a little bit too much pepper on it, and that's going to give Blue a chance to push this in the opposite direction. No, Red standing tall at the point, holding this in at the blue line. They're going to send it back behind the net now, and the pressure is remaining. Lots of offensive pressure from the Red team, and now they're just going to send it way up in the air and waste a little bit more time here. That was a pass. He totally meant to do that. It goes right on the stick there. Beautiful. Now here's a shot or a pass or something that's going back into the red zone where it will be picked up by Toulouse, who's going to send it, and he's just going to whale it back in the opposite direction now. Blue is going to be first on the scene. Goose there to take it. No, it's going to get past him, and that is Tim Barrett picking it up and following through. No, it's Why You Have to Be Mad. Still holding it in for the red team. Wow, they are just really good at holding it in the offensive zone, but finally it trickles loose, and here is a chance for Blue. Again, big Toulouse coming out and just putting the smack on him there with the body shot, and that's one way to play golf, definitely. And that's he's got room to play with it a little bit here, though, as they are up by 4, although he's been playing very aggressively in the net the whole game, so it's been a lot of fun. Now here's a shot that's going to go past him wide right. 23 seconds left. It is looking like red is going to take this one, but blue's still up for it now, holding it in the red zone. There's somebody going in the slot with the stick on the ice, tapping it, but it's going to go the other way again. Here's a 2-on-1 break for red. They're going to get away, and he shoots it again over the crossbar. Oh, my, but it didn't need it, really, because they were already up by 4, and we're going to go into the second game with our score in the first game, 7-3. In favor of red in the best of 50 series that we are running tonight here on Friday Night Hockey.
Yeah, well, I'd like to remind everybody this is open skate, so anyone who wants to come on down, feel free.
I don't think that was a problem.
And I'm on a very terrible internet connection tonight, but I'm doing my best to hang in and bring this to you guys. And well, that's a good question. We will figure that out after the game. I think we have an IBN channel, but I'll look and see. If not, we will create one. Actually, we do, because I put something on there. But yeah, the stream, you can find the stream right now at Twitch TV/IBN2, which if you're hearing this, you already know that, obviously, because you wouldn't hear me otherwise, unless you're in the TeamSpeak. Hello to everybody in the TeamSpeak.
Hey.
But
Hello.
Hello. And some of these guys are basking in the afterglow of, oh my, where is that going?
It's only got to go a little further. It'll go full circle.
3 corners of
three-quarter
height of the ceiling here, the arbitrary ceiling. And now here's a spinorama along the ground as kind of a breakdance move. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Sweep the leg. All right, the blue is going to pick this up. Cobra Kai. Yes, it is held at center ice now. A little bit of a scrum for it. Red is going to pick it up. Nope, it's going to go to blue. And they're going to send it back here towards the red zone where it will be picked up. That is Tim Barrett, who's going to carry that around the net now. He's going to get caught up with now. Blue they're going to stop this at center ice and send it back in. So now the action is, again, going back to center ice. It tends to do that, man. Tends to do that.
Yeah, well,
so we're very early on, however, in this second game tonight. And we don't usually keep track of who wins the most, but and especially since everybody switches teams and whatnot. It's just for fun, you know. Yep. It's just for decoration tonight. It's like the whistles. And now here's a shot that's blocked at the blue line. And red trying to gather this one up. 3 players from blue coming in to try to intercept it. The shot goes wide right. It's going to go into the corner and bounce back out and be picked up. Red team with it. And that is Milan Lucic, Lucic. Oh, yeah. Sometimes the real names give you more trouble than the weird made-up names. But anyway, it is 3 minutes left. Still no score here. Surprisingly, blue team trying to get it out of their own zone here. 3 red players on the puck right now. Going to be sent back towards the net. Big save. Toulouse there is going to just take this one and knock it down, hold it, and send it. It is picked up by Milan Lucic. Excuse me. Here we go. Milan picks it up. And so now he's going to pick it up again. And is he going to be able to get a shot off? No, they are going to stop him at the boards here. But again, a lot of pressure from red. And it is going to ease back into the blue zone. Now we're not Patrice Bergeron will pick it up. The MVP of last week here and apparently this week on the LHL. So he's getting it done. And Now he's going to carry this one in. He's got Goose with him. He's got KS Auto with him as well. And I guess a lag spike is going through. Let's pay no attention to that. Okay. Here's a shot by Red. Oh, what a shot! He scores! Tim Barrett with a big one there. Big V with a big assist. And that's the first goal of this game. That's going to make it 1-0. A couple minutes left in the first. And now Blue will try to pick this up and get it out of their zone, and they do. So, and they're going to carry this on. KS Auto with it. Always dangerous, but it is knocked away from him, and going back towards the net. Touleurs will play this. He elects to take it behind his net now, and he's got one player pursuing him there. Milan's going to force him to shoot it up there to center ice. He had a player waiting for him there, not Patrice Bergeron, I believe it was. And not able to get a hold of this. Here's a shot. It's going to go off the post. And Red, again, keeping that pressure going in the Blues zone. Now Blues going to counter in the opposite direction. They've got a 2-on-2 break here. But it is taken off the blade. And that is still corralled there. Not Patrice Bergeron is there, as is KS Auto. And going in the opposite direction now is Red. They're going to take it. And, oh, so close again. Flirting with that left post. It's going to bounce loose here. They are maintaining possession and trying to center one up there almost on the stick of the trailing Red player, and now that's going to give Blue a chance to go in the opposite. Oh, what a big body slam in front. That gives a chance for Red with a shot. Touleurs with a big play again, coming out wide and just making a big target and not able to get past him there, but almost one there at high speed down low, but it does go behind the net and back out. Now Red trying to catch up with it. It's going to be a little bit of a battle here, and Blue is going to get away with it. Here's a shot. He scores. KS Auto. Wow. Beautiful. Just very patient. Stole it off the stick. Just got some distance there, and as soon as he had some clearance to shoot, he got one in. And so now we are tied at, classic Auto, as Ace Wolf says. And we are tied at 1. 10 seconds left here in the first. It's going to go to the second period this way, it looks like, as here's a chance possibly to get a shot on. Yes! Oh, it goes wide right. And just by a couple of feet there. It's a game of inches, as they say. And so we are tied at 1 going to the second period, Killinger.
Yeah, it's kind of the opposite of last game. Last game, there was not a whole lot of patience on either side. Everyone just sort of came out quick, especially the red team, scored a lot of points. They're taking their time this time around.
Well, the excitement of Friday Night Hockey is palpable. And it's enough to, everybody's kind of on edge, there's the nervousness in the air. They're being watched by millions of people here on IBN2 The Deuce and YouTube. So there's a lot of, no pressure, guys, no pressure. So, yeah, billions watching around the world. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, yes, they are all part of this one. Yeah.
China.
We're big in China. We're big in China, dude. So 4:20 left in the second, and you know what that means? That means that, it actually means that Red is going to pick this up. Here is a break. It gets away from him a little bit, but he's going to knock this down. And what a shot! Milan Lucic with the goal. Tim Barrett with the assist, and nice one by Milan there to get that one and put his team ahead by 1. And here's another airborne one that's going to take a weird bounce too. It bounces way over the heads of everybody. Finally settles down, sort of. Somebody's doing a ground / attack there. That's like when I play the fighting games, man. I just do leg sweeps over and over. People love that.
Until they figure out how the lower block works.
Just try to kick them in the ankles. Yeah. Okay, KS Auto was on that winning team. Unsurprising. Okay, that's it. As Washington, a very strong team in LHL. All those guys, we've seen them do it here, and no doubt with a team that they play together with all the time, they will always be a tough team to play against. And so they are your champions of LHL, and the Shithawks, of course, the champions of HQML here on Friday night, which will start in a couple of weeks, I think, Killinger, we actually have a couple of new teams possibly signing up
I think we do.
for this season, which is very exciting. Now, very exciting, a chance, and Chaos Auto gets it. Oh, what a opportunist there. He just got past everybody. The goal was sitting there wide open, and he manages to get one in. Again, Chaos Auto coming up big, tying it up at 2, and another face-off that just goes right over there. Oh, what a heater. Oh, my, top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies. Not Patrice Bergeron with the goal. Goose with his second assist of the game. And suddenly, it is 3-2. Wow. And a flurry of action all of a sudden here. Now Blue looking to try to extend, and it's going to go to center ice, but they are still holding on. Oh, nice play to knock it out of the air. And Red is going to take advantage of that. Nope, it's going to go back and move to the red zone where Blue will try to set up shop. They've got somebody in the slot. They're going to send it to him. Not quite on the tape, and it's a little behind him there, so Red is going to pick this up, and they've got a chance now. A nice pass to get it away, but Blue is going to counter, and now sent back towards the empty net. Oh, just wide right. And now Patrice Bergeron is going to handle this now. And will he find a partner for the pass? He does send one along the boards there. Red trying to get this one away from the boards, and they do. They've got a little bit of a wide open shot here. Why you have to be mad? He's going to flip it across the crease, and it's going to go past the blue line now. Sit back in, and another one up in the air. We've seen a lot of those fly balls out here, man, tonight. So, it's a vertical game and a horizontal game as well here on Friday Night Hockey this evening. Now Red is dumping this one along the boards into the blue zone, and they are going to get to this first. So it is played along the boards, a little bit of a battle here. A shot is going to get loose. Toulouse with a save, just whacks that one away, and he's looking for his team to clear this out, and they do. So back to center ice now, where it will be picked up by the red team. Tim Barrett was carrying that in, and it got away from, looks like. So now the puck is going back into the red zone. And the puck does tend to do strange things because of physics, man. It's real physics.
I mean, Isaac Newton says so.
I'm a physicist, and I can confirm that.
What team is Isaac Newton on? I forget.
He's on the green team.
Oh. Oh, man. All right. 28 seconds remain. Here's a shot. Oh, a nice play there by Big V to knock that one down. A good save. And that's going to allow his team a chance to try to get this out of their zone. But again, very dangerous across the slot there. And Blue still harassing them. 8 seconds left. They've got a chance to put a shot on the net here. 5 seconds left. Nope. Chances are we are going to go to the third looking just the way we did. Here's a shot, but not there in time. And Blue will take it into the third with a score of 3-2 and try to hang on to what is most likely a very precarious lead the way Friday Night Hockey goes.
Yeah, it's one goal's not enough to really get comfortable. Nope.
Yes. Yes. I know I'm not comfortable because this is very exciting. You know, here at IBN2, we'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. as the great Boomer Man, our legendary caster, always says. So now here is a chance for Blue, and he's got the goalie coming out of there. Go off the post, rattles in and out. So close. Again, that was one of those that I question whether it actually went in or not, just from the angle I was looking at it. But now Red goes in the other direction with it, and they are putting it on the net here, or at least close, trying to. It's going to go fairly wide to the left. This one goes fairly wide to the right. And now out, and Blue will have a chance to get to this first. Scoops it up. Quesado coming in. He's got a couple of players looking at him here. He's going to take the wide-angle shot. It is knocked off the stick as soon as he is winding up. And Red will try to play it out of their zone. Looks like they are going to be able to. And moving it in the opposite direction, that's always a good play to try to get it away from where the other team is traveling. And now on, this is shot. Hello, Ace Wolf with a goal. Makes it 3-3. We are tied with 4 minutes left in the third period. We have quite a game going on here.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh,
That's,
man.
what do we say? Yeah, well, very
Quickly now.
precipitous lead.
Oh, and more Daredevil goaltending there as well behind or in front of the face-off circle. He knocks that one away from Blue there, who was almost in for the shot. And now they are going to clear it out of the zone. And maybe, a little bit of battle along the boards here, which is always gets a little bit chippy at this point of the game. Especially we do have a tie game. Here's a shot across the slot, or not really a shot, it's a nice pass. He had it right there for him. But a lot of hassle from the Blue defense is going to keep it away, but they are still holding it in the zone now. And Red is going to pick this up. The trailing player is going to take this. Now the goalie is going to take it. And, it is knocked away from him. And now here's a chance for Blue. There's one Red player back, and he knocks it away. A big play there. I believe that was Tim Barrett who got that one. He said he's not the goalie, but that was a very goalie-like presence there as he was the last man online to stop that one. Oh, it wasn't you? Oh, okay. Well, sorry, man. It looked like you. It totally looked. I was confused because your hair is so similar. So, yeah, I'm told we might have hairstyles coming up.
Who knows?
I can have.
We can choose the color of our mullet and beards. Yes, I would love playoff beards. And hats.
Is hard.
Yeah, let's just do the man economy thing.
Oh yeah.
Would you guys like hats in the game? Oh, what a save! Oh, point blank, right on. He gets that one. How did he make that? Unbelievable. Those are the toughest ones, really, when they've got you dead to rights there. And just put it on as heavy as that one was. And now here's one across the slot that is going to be knocked away as well. And good effort from Blue all around. Not only from the goalie, but from the rest of the defense there. As it is going to go in their direction now, and with a chance, he's going to shoot it, and it's going to go wide right. Nobody in the net for Red at the moment. They're going to pick it up. No, Blue is going to hang on here just at the tip of the blue line. And just as soon as that Red gets in, they've got a 3-on-1 break here. It's just 3 against the goalie. And plenty of time here. The shot, the rebound, not able to get it. And it's going to go back to center ice. That looked like as good as a chance as you'll ever get there. When you got 3 guys and the puck and just the goalie to beat. But not able to pull the trigger, and still tied at 3 with a minute left to play. So now Blue is bodied up at the line, and Red is going to take it the other way. They've got a chance now. Again, it looks like a 2-0 break. The goalie is there. He shoots. He scores! Big V with a possible game winner. Could it be 4-3 with less than a minute to play? Wow. Very timely, the big V goal there. So now Blue trying to even it up. Again, nobody in the net for Red. Very dangerous with 44 seconds left to play and plenty of time left for this thing to get tied up. And we are no strangers to overtime here on Friday Night Hockey. As you know, Killager, we've seen quite a few. Here's a shot. It's going to go over the net, a little to the right. And it's going to give enough time for Red to get to it first here and try to set something up in the Blue zone, but cleared out. 19 seconds left to play, and Blue with a chance. Well, really, there's nobody. There comes, I'm not sure. It was probably not Tim Barrett. Actually, that probably was that time. No, it was Big V. It was either Tim Barrett or Big V. But either way, it's GGs are coming out because 4 seconds left to play. But oh, bang! Tim Barrett. That was definitely Tim Barrett right there with the clincher, making it 5-3. And we're gonna go to the third game as Red again with a little bit of a lineup change, but still not really a decisive win, but an authoritative win. As nicely scored right on time there. And again, big play from all the players on all the teams. And we will go to another game here.
Yeah, I think that the game was a lot closer than the scores would have you believe.
Yes, that's one of those sports cliches I use a lot because we see it a lot.
And let's see, are we changing the lineups here? Slightly, yeah. And,
yeah, I've got people coming in and out, and that's the fun of Friday Night Hockey. Yeah, somebody asked earlier if we have real lineups and stuff. We really don't for the open skate. It's just whoever populates the server. And then we are populating it in force tonight. A pretty good turnout for Friday Night Hockey for a non-season event. And there's never really an off-season for Friday Night Hockey. HQML has a brief off-season, but Friday Night Hockey always remains in our hearts. Or something.
Yeah, we'll go with that. But yeah, there's looks like there's 10 people here, so not counting you or I. So 10 people here showed up to play. We can always use more.
Yes, and putting on a great show for the thousands and or millions who are watching tonight and later, of course, on YouTube. If for those of you who couldn't make it for the actual live event, and as we will have it on the VODs later, of course, here on IBN2, at least for a week or so. I don't know. They kept that one that I made a highlight of, which was good because it was the actual finals. So
There you go.
But yes, if we have the power to send this stuff to YouTube, then we're really in business.
I don't see why we can't.
This puck is being sent to YouTube, I think. A little bit of packet loss, perhaps, and it's going to settle down finally where Red will get a chance to put a lick on it, but Blue is hanging on and sitting along the boards here. Looks like they will be able to clip. No, they hold it in, and Red's setting up shop here behind the net. Into the slot, the shot goes wide, and it's blocked. A little bit of stick action is able to knock it away. I'm not sure who got a piece of that, but it looked like a couple of people did. And now going in the other direction for Blue. Nicely played, passed right on. Oh, it goes over and around. How did that miss? Oh, beautiful pass. Beautifully received. Shot just not quite there, and just looked too big. The net just looked too big. We've seen that happen several times tonight. And now in the opposite direction, Red trying to counter. They've got a 2-on-1 here, but it is redirected. The Blue player, and it looks like that was KS Otto, who was able to get it past a couple of guys there and give his team a chance. And now, knocked away. So now, but still held in by Blue. They will have a chance for a shot. 4 players coming on and converging, and this shot does had a chance, but it went a little bit wide and behind the net, and will be cleared out. Blue will get to it first. KS Otto wheeling and dealing now. He will carry this in himself. He's got some help. He shoots.
Oh, save!
Wow, knocked out of the air off the blade. Beautiful. And that was Mr. Universe showing us what's up with that one. Very nicely done. And it gives his team a chance to go the other way with it now. Red with a shot. It's going in. Oh, man. Tim Barrett with a goal. Goalie got a piece of that one. And it's still, that just had a lot of velocity on it, and it was able to get past him, even though he did get a chunk of it, and makes it 1-0. And again, the team with the red jerseys on starts things up in this third game of the night.
I just want to point out that the goalie was actually Tim Barrett. He did a save and then scored.
What a guy.
What sucked him? Wow.
Yeah, it's a common mistake thinking other people are Tim Barrett, apparently. So,
Yeah.
he's such a handsome dude. Oh, a shot and score! KS Otto, bang, with a backhand. Oh, downtown. And that's going to tie it up at 1. And now they're shooting one right at the booth here. Hello. And I could see the logo on that one as it flew by me here at the Royale Cheese Arena in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. As we are bringing you Friday Night Hockey on IBN2 The Deuce. This is Winners with the One. And Dr. Killinger is bringing you the cam action in beautiful 1080p. It's gorgeous, man. They should have sent a poet. Oh, they did. Hello. Okay, a minute left to play in the first.
You know it, man.
Huh?
You know it.
Yes, nice shot into the slot, but again cleared out by the blue team. And so it will be Mr. Universe coming out of the net to take this one, and he's waiting for the blue player to come in and sends it back. And they will be able to get it out of the zone, and they almost had a chance to launch something there. Not Patrice Bergeron was on his way to the net with that one. But it's broken up by the blue team now, and they are holding it into the red zone. KSAto is going to circle around with this one. Look for somebody in the slot. They are there, but he's not able to get him. There are 3 players from the red team on the puck, and now a little bit of bashing, and they're able to get loose. Red with it clear, and he's he jumps and stops the initial shot, but not Patrice Bergeron gets it in anyway. And Tim Barrett with the assist, and wow, that was something else. They just powered that one in, powered it in 2-1, and we will go to the second period that way as a very interesting first period, and we've seen all sorts of different goals scored tonight in different ways. So the game is evolving in North America. We say that every week, but we say that because we're happy about it.
The community for this game may not, it's not Call of Duty levels yet, but we're working on it.
Let's hope it never is.
Yeah.
Oh, well. You mean like numbers-wise? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. No, I actually know some very, very nice people in the Call of Duty community. But really? And I also know, I do. So much so that we were almost going to cover some Call of Duty, but then it turns out that Call of Duty on PC is really not a thing. That everybody plays it on controllers and stuff on the Xbox, you know. But I know a lot of guys that and shout out to our friends at iProfit and all the crew that runs UMG. They're going to be coming to Dallas here pretty soon. We'll probably holler at them when they make that happen. Even though, it is just a bunch of Xboxes sitting there. It is a video game competition. And now here is some video game competition from Goose as he clears this one out from the net, and Red will carry it in front of their goal. Hey, that's your goal, man. Be careful. He carries it across the crease with confidence. Got some low swingers there to take it across there, and it is going in the other direction, though. Red with a 2-on-1 break, and the jump save again is going to stop this, at least break it up. And now it is back at center ice, and Blue will get a chance to go the other way with it with some speed here. It's a 3-on-1, and nobody in the net. He shoots, he scores! Goose had his time, plenty of time to just pick that one in and hit it into the left corner, and that was enough. It is tied at 2.
No hurry
there's
at all.
Another one. I'm just used to it now. Off the face-off, it's going to go way up in the air somewhere. That seems to be a regular occurrence.
Yeah, I think you got a 50-50 shot tonight. Oh, heartbreaker there.
Whoa, Tim Barrett. Oh, man, and not Patrice Bergeron will get credit for the assist. So that is 3-2 in favor of the red team. And we have quite a spirited effort from both these teams. Here's a shot. Oh, he knocks it down. I thought he just got a piece of it. But Tim Barrett with a hat trick gets it. And not Patrice Bergeron with his second assist. And that was in a matter of a few seconds. A little window there, which they score a couple of goals. And very nice.
Can't blame that one on the ping. Toulouse can try and blame it all the rest of them on the ping. Can't blame that one on the ping.
Here's a shot. KSAto, he shoots and scores. Ace Bolf with the assist. That's a couple for KSAto, and that was a good play there. He just got it, just kind of slowed down and picked his way in between a couple of guys there. The always patient, always strong KSAto with his play here, and here is a internet again. Nope, I didn't.
Nope, not yet.
Woo.
Not
It's
yet.
just lag. It's just plain old lag. That's good. So no goals. Here's a backhander that's going to, I don't know what if he was actually trying to shoot that, but it does have a chance. It goes wide left. Here's another shot broken up by the red team. Blue still holding it in, looking to get one in the slot. It is deflected, and red will pick this up first. It looks like, and they're going to get a shot, and it's going to go wide right here. Toulouse just kind of watched it go by. It was not in the crease or anywhere close, but the did get it along the boards here now and back at center ice where there will be a big collision there for it. And red coming up strong, dumping it back into the blue zone. Toulouse will play this out, or at least, yep, he does play it out. And now, so that was a shot. I mean, that almost had a chance there, but the last player in line, it looks like Mr. Universe was there to get that one. And now red with a chance. Suddenly a 2-on-1 break, and he sweeps that one back behind the net now. And they're going to carry this to the near side. Now here's a shot, almost. Oh, big play defensively to wave a stick and stop that one. And that may give a chance for blue here now. Here is the shot. Oh, another stick. knocked away, and he's not going to be able to get to this in time to get another shot on net before it goes behind, and it will be cleared to the far side. Now Blue's still holding it in. A little battle along the boards here. Beautiful into the slot, just a slow roller, and Ace Wolf is going to take full advantage of this and get the goal to tie it up at 4. That was beautiful. So now, here we go, a tie game with a minute left in the second. Here's a shot, long distance, it's going to go wide left, and there are 4 red players coming. I think this will be picked up by the red team. Blue choosing to kind of stay back a little bit here and set up, and they do get the puck away from red, and just being very patient with it here, the style that we are accustomed to seeing in this game from the blue team, and it's paying off for them. Still holding it in the zone, 30 seconds left to play, and now red possibly with a chance. No, not Patrice Bergeron is going to get it on the trail and just knock it back into the red zone now, and that gives blue a chance to go, and here they are with it, and nope, it is taken away, and this is a chance for red if they can get it away from that last blue player, and he does manage to get a stick on it at center ice now, and nice pass, and he is going to take this, and with a shot, nope, it is blocked or deflected or something, and either way it didn't get to the net. So it is 4-4 as we go to the third period. Another fun game happening right here on Friday Night Hockey.
I did want to mention that I spoke with our friend Dick Van Dijk about the custom arena, and he says he's going to work this weekend on resizing it. We may have it for the next Friday Night Hockey.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, the custom rinks and stuff are all the rage, as you know. A lot of some of the community has been cool enough to build these things and put them in. Well, it has a Casado with the goal and the hat trick to make it 5-4. The go-ahead goal, and it's going to be plenty of time left on the board for either team, but that could be an important goal as Casado is giving his team a chance, and now the backhander is going to go against the boards and out in front, very dangerous, and red is going to get to it first and get this to center ice, and they're going to pick this up, and they've got a 2-on-1 break, the shot, and it's blocked and into the right corner. So now blue trying to get this out of their zone, red holding it in. They are going to go behind the net with it now, looking in front. A couple of guys in the slot not able to pull the trigger. Lots of action there, and somebody's spinning along the boards here, and now a 2-on-1, the shot, long distance, hello, Casado with his 4th to make it 6-4, and another big effort from Casado, and that puts them up by 2 right when they needed it. Again, 3.
Whoa!
Goose from downtown. Oh man. It is 7-4 now, and all of a sudden it is a burst of blue here to make this thing it was a lot closer than this just a few seconds ago. And so Goose faring a lot better here than he did in Top Gun, as he is on top right now, and his team leads by 3. He and Casado are just punching the card here, and what is that? That is sent along the boards and back to the goalie. Toulouse is going to clip through the back of the net and take this one, and he's going to lift it all the way. Is it going to go in? No, it is stopped, and that is Tim Barrett. I swear it is. I see him with the little black puck marker thing on the map thing, to use some terminology of the game. And we are 3 minutes left in the third. Red is not completely out of this just yet, as they've got a chance, and they are circling and trying to do something in front here. It's going to get knocked away, though, and another long distance goal. Goose with it. Another downtown goal from Goose. He is taking his shots from way out there, but as they don't have anybody in the net, so they are leaving themselves open for this stuff. They have pulled their goalie, and they are pushing, They have been putting the pressure on, but Blue making them pay for it a couple of times there. So 8-4 now with 2:20 left in the third. It is looking very Blue right now, and they are going to get it again on the break. He manages to get it around the defender. Got some help now. 2-on-1 break possibly. No, Red is going to pick this up and going. No, it is held by the Blue team. Shot. Long distance, it's going to go wide to the left. Red picking it up, possibly. Yes, a little collision there. Trying to keep it away from the front of the net. Blue looking to get it. Otto, very patient with his 5th goal. And he was just waiting and waiting. And they juggled that puck all the way around in the front of the net. And finally he saw his opportunity. And again, KSO, that was his 5th of this game. So 9-4. It looks like, if I was wagering right now, I would say Blue probably has
probably
victory.
I think it's a pretty safe bet.
Yeah, conservative. Yes. Minute and a half to do it though for the Red team, and they are at least getting it out of their zone here. But Blue is not in a hurry. That's right. Yeah, it was a totally different looking game coming into this third period. We were expecting a very close one here. And Blue with a close one there, wide right again. And a big battle along the side of the boards here now. Again, Blue, the big collision and lots of bodying up in this round. And really all night. We've seen a lot more checking than we used to see. Now here's a possible shot, Red, and it's going to go across the crease, and nobody there to follow up on that one. So again with a backhand, not Patrice Bergeron with a goal. That was a nice one. As he, you love to see the backhands. Those are always fun to watch. And not Patrice Bergeron, the MVP definitely last week, and apparently the MVP of LHL tonight, as Washington is your LHL champions, as it is 9-5. Yeah, everybody from Washington's laughing at that. So, yeah, of course he's MVP, yes. 18 seconds left to play, and this one is safely in the hands of the Blue team. Red going to try to score one for Pride, and it is blocked and saved by Toulouse. He saw that one all the way in and put a stop on it. So now it is over. Put it in stone. This one is a Blue victory, the first one of the evening.
Oh, I see. Both Tukaturi and the Small Kiwi have commented on our stream here.
Awesome. Hello to the Small Kiwi.
Indeed. He says hello.
One of the all-time great cyber athletes, very well known in many games, and a video game journalist as well. So, and a cool gentleman as well. So always happy to. We haven't seen Kiwi in a while. Where you been, man? I didn't know if he went to PAX or not. Half of IBN, I think, went to PAX. So Freaky was there, and hell, Doc Matrix even came from England. That's overseas, you know. But we're here, and we're starting another game here on Friday Night Hockey. Winners with the One, and Dr. Killinger bring you the live action here on the Deuce as we are at the Royale with Cheese Arena, Hockey question mark, the e-sport of the future. And it is, we're showing you why this evening with the level of play that North America is bringing you tonight. And it's been a lot of fun to see the evolution of it. Yes. Oh yeah, because some people like to make poop jokes about the Deuce. I understand that. As here is a shot that is off the post, the far post there, and it's going to be sent to center ice. And again, Red with nobody in the net, or they're playing way out, either way. And it is at center ice now, and Blue is going to collect this now with a shot, and he scores! KS Otto from just beyond the blue line. Bang! And picking up where he left off in that last game, he's going to put him up 1-0. And wow. And here's a shot the other way. It's like a mirror of that one, except it did not go in. And nobody was in the net. It looks like Tim Barrett who will tell you that he's not the goalie. He stops to play the G position for a moment at least, and red is going to just knuckle this one back towards their boards. But no, it's a 3-on-0 break now for blue. Flipped up into the boards behind the net here, and it will be played behind the net by the blue team, looking in the slot. Oh, across the crease with velocity, not able to corral this one, and it's going to be blocked and sent in the other direction. Who will get to this first? It looks like Tim Barrett, who is not the goalie, will be coming out and taking this one at the blue line and pushing it to center ice, where red will try to get this away, and it's going off of several sticks there. And just the awareness, the ice awareness that both these teams have. Here's a shot again. This is Big V with a goal. Not Patrice Bergeron with the assist. And how many goals have we seen tonight that have just kind of gone along the ice like that? Well, we've seen a few top shelves. We've seen some mid heights, but a lot of them are just these long distance from just sliding down the ice. And it's easy to do that when the other team does not have a goalie.
Yeah. Goalie's generally a fairly important position if you want to stop the other team from scoring.
I suggest a goalie for any team that wants to really be competitive in hockey.
I think that's good.
It works in the pros, and it works at this level as well, which is like super pro. And now here's a super pro attempt over the goalie. He tried to that was a soccer shot. He just tried to flip it over him there as he came out big to stop that. And red still holding it in the zone now. Nope, it's going to be played out. And who will get? It looks like blue will get to this first. No, it is blocked again. And the trailing player, who is not Tim Barrett, or not Patrice Bergeron, not Tim Barrett, not somebody here, is not a goal. It is not Tim Barrett. And Milan's going to get the assist, and it is 2-1. And how about that one? A little bit of sauce on that shot.
Yeah, this is very reminiscent of the first game of the night here. We're getting a lot of goals pretty quick.
And here's a chance again, red. Oh, and this one bounces up and off the crossbar, I believe that was. It was. I was at distance here on my my specking, and now that's just shot, isn't it? Sort of. It does land behind the net safely. That could have been very, very sketchy there, as is going to be picked up by the blue team here. They're going to push this one past everybody here. Now here's a chance. Raging Flapjacks. Oh, but a big play by whoever was in goal or not in goal. That's Ace Bulf. He's going to get away with this 2-on-1 break now. He shoots. Oh, and how did that not go in? The follow-up. And again, it just hung around in the crease, not able to get it. Sent along the boards now, and again cleared out. Tim Barrett, who is not the goalie, is going to send it along the boards, and still held in by red now. Tim Barrett, who is not the goalie, is going to take it and try to get it out. Again held in. 3 players for blue, 3 players for red, going at it here along the boards. Big battle, and a shot, and again off the post, and follow up by Patrice Bergeron. He gets the goal, and he picks up the garbage, and Big V is going to get the assist credit for that one with the initial shots. So we are tied at 2, and wow, that one they don't have to be pretty, man. That's how goals are scored in the NHL playoffs too. Just get it on the net, get a rebound, follow it in, and somebody just slap it. I saw somebody say, just slap those out. Just slap them out.
Only thing that matters at the end of the day is scoreboard.
Yep, and blue has a chance. They got tangled up with each other there and gave them time to catch up with them, but still the shot is going to go wide right, and red will try to send it the other way, and it looks like they will not be able to do that. Blue is going to pick it up with another shot here, and again it is going a little bit in front and wide to the left, and that will take us to the second period. We are tied at 2. We've seen a lot of tie first periods, haven't we?
First and second.
In general.
It usually isn't until the third period. One of these teams.
Anybody's game, yeah.
But yeah, so far I've had. I think this is game 4. Yeah, we've had 4 very good games so far. And I think red is leading so far, 2-1. But hey, blue might tie it up now.
Yep. As very strong blue performance in that last game. So now here is red with a 2-on-2, and they're going to get a big save, and that's going to knock it out. And into the red zone now, where Ace Bolf, who is in the net, is going to be playing this one. It gets up on its side, goes along the red line back there behind the boards, and not Tim Barrett, or not goalie Tim Barrett, is going to collect that. It is a little bit of a stick blockage going on, and after some collisions there at the blue line, it's going to be held. What a nice backhand right towards the slot. A weird angle, or otherwise he might have had a goal himself there, but nobody there to pick it up. And now Blue will just send it down, and Tim Barrett with a goal, nobody in the net. And that makes it 3-2.
So, yeah, it is 2 games for red and 1 game for blue, right? Because Ace Bolf says I'm wrong, and I kind of want him to explain.
I think that's... was there a game I missed? I don't know. There's a shot that was missed, but just barely. And it does put it in front of the net again for the rebound. Nobody able to pull the trigger there. So it is going to go back to center ice and beyond. And Tim Barrett, who is not the goalie, will play it back to center ice for the blue team now. And red holding this in. They're going to send it back down. Nobody in the net. The rebound is perfectly aligned, but no, he's not able to get the follow-up shot there. Oh, he's just hanging right in front there. It looked so close. And now they are going to, a 3-on-1 attempt is broken up by the red team. That was Big V there with a big defensive play. They are going to dump it back down. Blue handling it here. No, he's circling around trying to pick it back up. And red will get it, send it back to center ice and beyond. Tim Barrett, who is not the goalie, will come out of not the net and play it to not center ice. Coming back to not the blue line, going into not his zone, shooting the puck, scoring not the goal. 3-1, or 4-2. That was his third.
Yeah.
Quesado's first assist. So 4-2. It's that kind of night, man. And don't forget
really
Drunken Masters coming up next. It is Friday night, and always a lot of fun. Here is Red with a chance, and he shoots, he scores! Not Patrice Bergeron with Mr. Universe getting the credit for the assist, and that's going to make it 4-3.
Still anyone's game.
Garbage.
A lot of hockey to play.
Oh, man. Yes, indeed. And so now here is Blue. Wow, how did he keep that off of the stick of the red player? Tim Barrett with some finesse putting that one in. 5-3. So a nice play there. And he went like he was going straight towards the net, and then he just kind of angled off. And here's a shot that angles off to the left, and it's going to be picked up at center ice by the red team there. Raging Flapjacks is on the scene, though, and it's going to be sent back. Now a minute 40 left to play, 5-3. The blue team is leading and looking to even things up in our best of 50 series tonight that is happening. Yeah, these guys are good. If you've ever played this game and struggled around with it the first or second time that you tried to play it, or the third or 10th or 50th, then you can really appreciate the skill of these cyber athletes that we're watching tonight. There's a shot that's going to go wide to the left. The rebound almost stuffed in, and it's going to be played back to center ice. That is going to give Blue a chance, and he's waiting to get the rest of his team in on this. The goalie comes out. He plays it too hard there, and the shot is not going to go. It goes wide right, and the puck knuckles up on its side and goes back into the blue zone. Now under a minute left to play, 5-3 in the second period. So Blue is in the driver's seat right now, but as we've seen, Killinger, the third period could be insane and very wide open.
Yeah, indeed. Still anyone's game. It really is.
Oh, cool. Ignorance is here, and I'm glad because we are happy to see that things like Project Freefall are being worked on, especially after the announcement from the head of Hi-Res Studios this week that fuck you tribes users basically. I think that was the headline.
That was seemed to be the gist of it. Yeah.
So
I
we
called
are
it back
happy
in
to.
2012.
Yeah. Well, but we tried to give them every benefit of the doubt, knowing everybody personally and so forth.
Yeah.
But basically, well, when we were at QuakeCon casting, we were all very excited, as were the Tribes community and even the community manager, who showed me a thing that they had posted where Todd Harris had said that they were going to put out, they're going to release the game, not exactly to the community, but at least allow for mapping tools and modding and stuff. So we were all very excited. We thought that, oh, cool, this will extend the life of the game. And then the head of Hi-Res Studios came out this week on the Smite forums and said that that's not. Oh, here's a shot. Oh, it's blocked.
Oh, never mind.
Trailing play. That was that not Patrice Bergeron? It was the the MVP. KS Auto is able to knock that away from him now. So yeah, but basically 2 weeks or so. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's been about a month, I guess, since they announced that. And then basically the head of the studio got on and said, "No, we're not doing that." Sorry.
Oh, yep.
Oh, so they canceled the mapping tools?
Yeah, they're not. There will probably be nothing further developed for Tribes of City.
Oh, wow.
So here's a 2-0 break, and he's taking this in close.
Goodbye,
Milan
Tribes
Lucic
2.
with the goal, 6-3. Just that was like a shootout goal. He just took it all the way in on him. And wow. So in the third period, 3.5 minutes, we're talking about other things, but 6-3, the blue team is pouring it on here and looking like they are probably going to win another one, possibly. Here they are with another chance, and loose on the break. He's got free, and nobody in the net. Tim Barrett is going to get his 5th of the game. He shoots and scores.
No, well,
Literally.
I mean, this came maybe about a month after they closed the forums, didn't it?
Yes, but also I'm told, ignorance, I'm told that you have a secret weapon on your side. Our good friend here at IBN, our good buddy, the madman from Belgium, the
Yes,
Greth, is writing the lore for the game. I would play anything that Greth was writing the lore for.
Yes,
so
getting
that's a good
unnecessarily
look, man.
epic all day. It'll be hilarious.
Yeah, that's a good look. That's what really distances your. Oh, not Patrice Bergeron with a hat trick. 7-4. They're going to need 3 more here with 2:41 left to play. But yeah, that's one thing that really sets. Well, in addition to the jetpack physics that we've seen so far, and a lot of the other things that you've done, I think out of all the FPS plus Z contenders we have right now, Tim Barrett with a double hat trick, by the way. This Project Freefall is probably my favorite at the moment, and that one with the little peel players is kind of cool. But are you gonna do Team
Legacy.
Rabbit, man?
Oh, am I going to do Team Rabbit for free fall? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Team Rabbit is planned along with. I want to bring back the football mod. I don't know if anybody remembers the Tribes 1 football.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those, the game types are going to evolve a lot, just because one thing I always loved about Tribes, the original Tribes 1 and Tribes 2, was that it had the core game types, but just like Minecraft and other weird games, the modding on it was like 1,000 games in one due to the mods.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of just fun things that'll be added as the game progresses.
But how's
That's awesome.
How's the game coming along? I haven't seen anything about it here in a bit.
Well, I've been taking a break for about a week because I've been working on a prototype with a friend, but the netcode is actually working very well. There's only one bug that it causes players to kind of warp in a little area when they're skiing. Otherwise, the netcode actually is great right now. There is replay support, but it's the UDK. They never updated the replay support, so it actually is kind of broken in certain ways. But it's functional, which is actually very cool.
Well,
CTF.
There's a chance he's going to get this Mr. Universe following up on these shots.
So much
Is going to
dexterity.
get his first of the game, and down by 3 with a minute left to play. Can Red bring this back? Nope, because there's a shot. No, it's going to go wide right from Blue. And Red will get to this first in their zone and sent back to center ice. And he's slowing down. Ace Wolf is putting on the brakes to try to catch up with this puck. And Tim Barrett is going to keep the momentum going and roll it past him. But the patience of the red team here, they have got 3 in the zone, and there's a shot sort of thing flipping back onto the upper part of that would have shattered the boards, I guess, in the old NHL games for like Sega Genesis.
Reminds me of
and here's
up
somebody
cars
spinning
in
on their
Street
head.
Fighter.
There's a breakdance move here. Put down some cardboard on the ice. We are breaking here. The electric boogaloo happening as the blue team is going to even things up at 2-2 here with an 8-5 win there. And the GG's
that might make it
coming.
on YouTube.
Yes. It's all going to be on YouTube from what I understand. So.
Oh, the
Which is
highlights.
exciting.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I love how searching for this game, I ended up having to search hockey question mark without using the symbol.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, if you type the question mark in, yeah, you got to write the whole thing. Yeah, it's like Pimp Named Slickback. You got to say the whole thing.
Yep.
So we've dropped a few players here, and I guess we're having some ping issues. Some people. Well, it wouldn't be Friday Night Hockey if people weren't complaining about ping at some point. I think the netcode, we were talking about this, I think the netcode is probably one of the things that's being worked on, as Cryptic Sea is actually looking to refine the netcode. We've been talking about other games that didn't really care about netcode. But here's a shot, and what a pass from Raging Flapjacks there, right to not Patrice Bergeron, and he just kind of putts it in. It was like Jack Nicklaus at the Masters there or something. He took his time and just, here's another chance at the rebound, and wow, that one with authority in the other direction, bullet-like, and back, ricocheted off one side of the rink and back towards the other.
I might have to watch that one later, yeah.
Yeah, crazy stuff. Now Blue looking to get a shot, and this one's going the opposite axis. We have lost it now, and waiting. We're walking, and land.
There it is,
right there. It's like dropping a face off from like the scoreboard or something. Everybody was just down there waiting for it. And a nice heads-up play by that. Who was that? That was Toulouse and Tim Barrett working in tandem to knock that one out of the red net. And now Blue looking to keep it out of their net, possibly. Yes, they do, and keep it at center ice. So now a little bit of battle here, and a scrum along the boards. The puck is trickling loose in front of the blue net dangerously. Who's going to get to this? A chance for Red here. The trailing defenseman is not going to stop him. Not Patrice Bergeron is going to get the goal. And Raging Flapjacks with his second assist. And bang, just like that. Well, I say just like that. It's been a minute and a half. But nevertheless, it is 2-0 in favor of the red team. And we are in the first period, and Patrice Bergeron showing us why he's the MVP of tonight's LHL champions, Washington, who won a big finals, apparently. Who were they playing? I believe they were playing Dallas. Am I?
Yeah.
It's the internet. Hello? No, I didn't. Yay. Now I'm getting the lag.
Because there are a lot of developers here, I wanted to tell everybody that if you have the ability to get Unreal 4 licensing into the beta, anybody who creates a game on Unreal 4 before 2015 gets the license for free. There's no royalty charges at all.
Oh, wow.
Yep, that's why Freefall likely will be porting over to Unreal Engine 4. I'm in the beta, and I've messed around with just a basic game, but I haven't gone in and started adding Freefall stuff yet.
Is it going to be difficult to transition it? Or, I mean, we're not talking like some Duke Nukem Forever shit, are we, man?
No, it's not
Mr.
actually
Universe,
that difficult to transition. Mainly just because the format that it's written by pretty much the same people, and so looking at the code, a lot of the things are actually the same. They're just in a different language now.
I see. Okay. Yeah, because I remember I was on a beer league soccer team back in '04, and one of the guys was like, "Yeah, I work in video games." And I was like, "Oh, cool, man. What do you do?" He's like, "Well, I'm working on kind of an infamous title right now, so I'd rather not say." And I was like, "Ah, Duke Nukem Forever." And he just rolled his eyes. And he ended up moving to England or Scotland or one of those lands like a month or so later. So obviously he took one look at whatever was going on there. But that was a lot of the problems that they were having, I think, that they had it in one engine, and then they'd be so far behind that, oh, there's this fancy new engine that's coming out, let's use that, and then let's start all over and port everything and blah, blah. And so they did that like 3 times at least. And
yeah, they had the problem of not just buying the Quake engine when they really should have, and then they transitioned between a bunch of middleware. I mean, it's one of those. I actually have been thinking also about experimenting with Unity just to see what's up, but I don't think Freefall would actually be that hard to port anywhere, just because all these concepts I've written down, all the mathematics and everything. So it's more just a matter of translation at this point.
And a shot goes into the right post and just hangs there, and he almost got his own rebound, but still not able to get that one. It is 2-1 still as we head into the under a minute left to play mark of the first period here. As this is, I guess, the 5th game that we've been witnessing tonight here on Friday Night Hockey, and now Blue looking to get it as Red has 2 players in net right now. We go from having no goalies to the double goalie, and that's a very defensive-minded set right there. On
it's
the
too
other
defensive,
side,
in my opinion.
nobody's in the net, and the 2-on-0 is going to be just carried in all the way as like a slam dunk style by Raging Flapjacks, with an assist going to Patrice Bergeron there. It is going to be 3-1 in favor of the red team with 5 seconds left to play. We will go to what a shot and a save onto the net there, and Toulouse was able to get a piece of that and keep it away from the net. So we will go to the second with this score line being 3-1. Yeah, Ignorance, how did you get hooked up with Greth, man?
Like most people, actually, I just put everything out on YouTube, and there were enough people back in beta from Tribes that knew what was up. Greth just happened to hit up the forums one day a few months ago. It's kind of the way everybody that's interested in developing for Freefall gets involved. Just kind of, they find it.
Oh, that's cool. Well, people are definitely talking about it. I know the video director, Hugo from IGL. Oh, Milan Lucic with a goal. That was a nice one. Fast and low, and making it 3-2. But yeah, he was telling me, oh man, just randomly, he's like, oh, I saw a video with you I heard your voice in it. It was a Freefall Q&A, and I was like, oh word. And then yeah, it was. I didn't know it was an actual Q&A. It was just translated to me as our usual bullshitting on the team speak, but we were talking about.
That's what I call Q&A.
But it's funny, I mean, I was not expecting that. So, it's funny the people that are paying attention to it that you're not realizing are paying attention to it. I think people are really ready for something that works well, that's new, and it's kind of wide open in the FPS plus Z, as they call it.
It's one of those. It's really wide open in general. I mean, there was Too Good was letting on that Quake Reborn, or rather Reborn, the project, that
Vaporware.
is
Vaporware.
It's Vaporware.
Vaporware.
You could say Vapor. I happen to know the guys involved with it just by proxy, because a few of my friends are way too good at Quake dueling. They have no lives. But anyhow, I mean, they have actually been working on it. It's Vaporware-ish, except they already have working builds sometimes. They just seem to be exploring things. I don't know. They're having the same problem I am. It's that funding. And the difference is that I don't have to worry about funding nearly as much as they do, seemingly.
Yeah, I've talked to a couple of people on that project, and realistically, you're looking at 2 years minimum before the
Which is
game comes out.
unfortunately
And you will understand my frustration because I am an esports person, and I watch all the big esports shows, the live on threes and so forth. And every time somebody starts, the shot is going to go wide left though. Every time somebody starts talking about FES games and why they're not popping and all that, people just go, "Oh, Reborn!" You got to hand it to Too Good. He definitely has a cult following, and so people just always say Reborn. Well, I'm not going to fuck with an FPS until Reborn comes out. It's like, you're going to wait 2 years?
At the very
wait 2
least, he
years?
knows what he's talking about. That's the thing. Like, he's definitely capable of doing it. Like, it's.
Oh yeah, and he has enough people that are insider types that can help make things happen for sure.
Yeah, so it's one of those. I think it's just a matter of kind of commitment. From what it sounds, they were looking for something to just fall in their lap, like hoping that maybe they would get some funding. But I mean, I was watching a recent thing. He was called out on it, and it was like last week. He was just talking about how they're looking like they might just hunker down and create just a kind of alpha build because that they can do that. Quake is remarkably simple. It's especially with all the engines. I mean, Unity, you can effectively make Quake with a dev team as long as you discount the assets. You could probably make Quake in a week or so. It's not that complex.
Yeah, it's more about the mapping and the weapons and that sort of stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
And balance. For what they're talking about doing, they're going to have to spend so much time on competitive balance and so forth. But yeah, nothing but the best of luck to. I love Too Good Show and all that, but it's very frustrating when the FPS community in general is, I think, being held back a little bit by people waiting for something instead of trying to work with what we have now until something does come out.
Well, I think we're also seeing a transition between. We had kind of a luxury all the way up into the early 2000s where just money was just pouring into studios, and the core gamer market was pretty much the only market that everybody realized that even existed. And so I think it's just kind of a diluted market right now. You're just like Hollywood, you're seeing a lot of AAA movies, but AAA movies, they don't really, they don't appeal to the people that would want to go see an indie movie. So it's the same situation in games that I think I'm seeing is that you see a lot of AAA games that appeal to a very wide audience, but not to, the core gamer anymore. Not as much.
Yes, very true. And we've seen a couple of near goals here that did not convert. That one looked very close, fam. And it's another shot is going to go wide to the right. And a red own goal, a red OG there. And Milan Lucic will get the credit for that. As I'm not doing much better than Don Cherry at pronouncing his name. But yes. Yeah, man, I don't know. We have seen so many... I can think of one title in particular that IBM did some casting for that came out last year. They put a lot of money behind it. They paid us to cast. One of our guys got sent to South Korea to cast, one of the IBM staff. And then last month they just said, it's over, we're closing it. Game over, man.
Yeah, and that's the wrong attitude really going in for these games. Like you were talking about how time is really needed for competitive balance. It's not just for competitive balance, it's also for just a community to develop. For any game that you expect there to be possibly competitive for, or just a stable community in general, you want to get people playing as soon as possible, just so even throughout the beta process, you got people that are just, they know what's going on. Because once the release happens, there's no more money going into the project. And so you de-incentivize any further spending. It's one of the problems with beta.
And that's why I think a lot of the answer seems to be, certainly at this level for us as casters who enjoy doing this stuff, has been this kind of democratization of the process where, like you were talking about, you don't have to have a lot of money to make Free Fall. And Cryptic Sea, this game right here that we're looking at, I mean, it's not like he had a big company behind him to fund this. I mean, he does all this stuff. It's a one-man operation pretty much. But
Are you kidding? This is, I mean, the most realistic first-person hockey simulator on the planet had to have
I was
cost
absolutely.
I'll say this
millions
on
and
there, 'cause
millions
I
of
had a glorious
dollars.
idea as I walked out of the theater for Pacific Rim. 2 games,
Uh-huh.
Q Up and Hockey Question Mark came to mind as the best Pacific Rim parody mankind has ever seen. I don't even have to explain it. Everybody knows what it is.
But anyway, Ace Wolf asked a question here on the stream, and he says, "What is Drunken Masters?"
Oh, it's a good question,
Oh
sir.
yes, and that is something that the group of buddies around here used to do almost every Friday with Tribes of Sound.
There's Raging Flapjacks with a goal to make it 4-3. An exciting game is transpiring underneath us here with 2:49 left to play. That's a 1-up there as the red team is going to try to ride this out. But yeah, what were we talking about? Pacific Rim? Yeah, Jax Taylor's in that. It was pretty cool.
But
Yeah, I found it to be a fun movie.
But no, Drunken Masters is
Atlantic
just
Rim
a
was pretty
casual Friday night
Oh, Drunken Masters.
video
that's right.
games meet drinking rules. But
yeah,
you
if you are a follower of esports, you are no doubt aware of the Harlem Globetrotters of esports, Team Generator. And, another one, Tim Barrett is going to get another goal here. Well, it's his first of this match. But it's enough to make it 5-3. Sorry I said match in a hockey. That's really incongruous, isn't it? But yes, Team Generator, the Harlem Globetrotters of esports. They started doing Drunken Masters. Well, actually, we started doing Drunken Masters with Tribescast, and Team Generator was one of our first victims, and a bond formed that became legendary from there. And
Personally,
Drunken Masters went
I
on.
like Sex Dolphin.
Yeah, and Sex Dolphin, of course. I'm
still is my
proud to be the captain of Sex Dolphin, the #1 undefeated esports team in the world. Ask anybody in esports, any of these insider types. Ask our friends at Twitch TV. Ask the Gun Run. He'll tell you. Sex Dolphin is #1. And here's a shot, and it's going to go behind the net. Blue trying to get something happening here. They are down by 3 with a minute and a half. Red has really been pouring it on in the latter part of this third period now. And again, it's going to go behind the net. Red will pick it up here as trying to get a corral on it. It's going to go out of the zone. And that is, nope, the shot is going to go well wide to the left. And played by Toulouse here. And the pass, this is a chance now. He's going to get loose on it. And that is Tim Barrett with the puck. He's going to shoot. And he scores! Gets it off the left, cross off the bar.
I gotta say, the skill level in this game has gone up a lot.
Oh, yes.
Isn't it amazing? Yes, and we say it every week. We're thrilled to have it happen, and it's been a lot of fun to just watch the evolution of the game. Especially, now Hockey Question Mark's been out for a while, and it took a little while for a North American community to develop. And hopefully we've helped a little bit doing Friday Night Hockey every week here. But LHL has definitely helped a lot. HQML has been a great thing. And it was already big overseas in a lot of places. The Russians especially, very good. We always big them up every week for being the pioneers and working so well together. As we were hoping that sometime we can get to the Miracle on Ice level where North America can contend with them. I'm told that they recently played a game, and despite all the ping differences, it was still very much in the Russians' favor. So 17
That's
to 1.
actually
that was 17 to 1.
You blood dragoned them, yes. And here's a shot, but it is too late. And they already had 4 up. And 7-3. This one will go to the red team. We'll probably play one more for the nightcap, I guess, guys.
Oh, I think that's a good idea. We could also use a little time
and
to
we're just
switch over to...
Yeah, we're hanging out, talking to ignorance, and talking to the whole crew here. It's just it's a celebration, bitches. As Washington won LHL, and now everybody just falls onto the ice here to start things out for our last game of the night. As that doesn't usually happen that way.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Everybody just kind of stumbled onto the ice like they were dropped out of a bucket from the scoreboard.
Kind of was reminiscent of that cow tipping video where the semi tips over with all the cows.
But we can do one more here and kind of transition over to Drunken Masters, which is
Absolutely.
I think we've decided on Sub Rosa tonight, which I know we've done that a few times in the past, but anyone watching and anyone here in the team speak is welcome to come play Sub Rosa with us.
Yeah, it's nostalgia. This is, I think, a new version is about to come out of Sub Rosa.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a new version soonish. If you follow
what
the
I'm
Cryptic Sea
hoping
Twitter.
is that maybe we can con Cryptic Sea into giving us a peek at that, and maybe put it on 4 stacks one of these nights and testing it out with some casting. I'd like to do some esports with Sub Rosa.
I agree. I agree.
It seems like an intriguing game to make. What a save! Well, he knocks that one out of the air. A beautiful save. Who was that? Was that Goose or was that not Tim Barrett? It couldn't have been Tim Barrett because he is not the goalie. Definitely not Tim Barrett. Oh, but yeah, it's just been a fun evening tonight, and it always is, man. I have to say, Friday Night Hockey is the highlight of my week now.
I mean, it's something to look forward to on Fridays.
Yes, indeed.
Sure.
And yeah, things have been kind of slow in other games. Although there is going to be a 3rd season of NATL Tribes Ascend, which hopefully I'm not blackballed out of the community. No, well, I'm not. but many people who are advocates of the game have said much more than I have. I think I'm just reflecting the sentiments of a lot of people, and privately even some of the people associated with the game. Here's Milan Lucic with a goal to start things off. Tim Barrett, not the assist there to make it 1-0. Are they speaking Russian? That's cool, man. I need to learn Russian. Da, that means yes.
I need to learn Russian as well. Too many people speak that language. It's like there's a lot of secret ninja Russians around.
Yeah, there's a lot of Russians here in Dallas. I think most of them are mobbed up, but that's cool. I mean, I'm a musician, so we're no strangers to organized crime here.
But yeah, it's, most of the time, Drunken Masters is there's a little more rules. Usually there's some formal drinking rules, which are encouraged but not necessarily enforced.
Mm-hmm.
And usually you have some more fixed teams, but here lately we've been bringing it back, and it's been much more casual affair.
Yes, as a drunken affair on Friday night. Not Tree Spurgeon gets a goal here to tie things up, but yes, as casual as one would expect Drunken Masters to be. Yeah, when we started it out at Tribescast, we had like drinking rules for the game, and it was stuff like, if somebody scores a goal, you drink. If you notice your nose, drink, and several other things like that. And the casters drank along with
the players.
So which may have been a good idea, may have not. It certainly made for some interesting.
Liver cloning technology has gone a long ways.
Mm-hmm.
I think at this point, just about anything with alcohol, as long as you don't die tomorrow, probably pretty good.
Oh yeah, and we certainly proved it over and over. And Drunken Masters was one of our most popular features on Tribescast, I'm proud to say, as I guess I'm the originator of it. Wow, actually I just stole it from DJ's Drunken Masters, because that's something you occasionally see in DJ culture. The Drunken Masters competition at the club, where each DJ gets up and keeps playing, and everybody just takes turns and keeps drinking until finally only one person is left standing to continue DJing, and that person is declared the winner of the evening. So yeah, we changed up the rules and idea, but the basic concept is still the same. It's a test of endurance, it's a test of strength, it's a test of skill. It is a true challenge for any cyber athlete.
Well, I could say that I wish I had that recorded, so that whenever somebody wanted a definition for what America was, I could just play that.
I got it recorded.
This will be on YouTube. Yes, we are putting the whole thing on YouTube this evening. So
there's Twitch VODs, and I'm encoding an MP4 video right now.
Yes, in beautiful 1080p, we are bringing the game courtesy of Dr. Killinger and the IBN Independent Broadcast Network. As 36 seconds remain in the first period of the last game of the evening for Friday Night Hockey, and it has been a fun one, as we have seen a lot of good goals and a lot of good saves, a lot of good offense and defense, and some that wasn't so good but was still funny, so that was cool.
Indeed. Very much so.
So yes, very characteristic of our Friday nights here. And now 8 seconds left. A chance for Red. He's got it. He's going to backhand it here. He does to the slot, but he didn't have a good look at the player who was trailing in the slot. And it goes to a blue player who will just knock it away, and we will go to the second period with another tie game. 2-2 going into the second period. It is tied. I feel like you could just copy and paste that at any point of... Yeah, Boats and Hose was one of the original teams. I think Boats and Hose played in Drunken Masters.
Possibly.
Yes.
I'm thinking this game really badly needs Mario Kart style pickups to happen. It needs to happen in a game type.
Yes.
I was just trying to think of some Sobrosa drinking rules. Every time somebody gets run over by a car, take a drink.
Oh God.
If it's not too much?
If it's friendly fire, take 2. You know, if it's run over by someone driving your own team's car, stuff like that. We could put our brains on this.
Anytime somebody double crosses somebody.
Oh no.
Anytime somebody doesn't double cross somebody.
Modern science miracles could not save you from that level.
Every time you buy a weapon, you take a drink.
Oh.
Every time you drop a weapon for somebody else, you take a double drink.
But, no, I think...
yeah, see, this is... okay, there you are. Well, very easy. Just did it. Every time somebody gets sniped from one of the big skyscraper things that they're putting in the game now. Cryptic Sea. The mysterious they behind Cryptic Sea.
There's just not agents in a matrix that we don't yet know.
Yeah, and touring car legends too. Now he did say that he's got netcode working or about to be implemented, or in the works to be implemented for touring car legends. We will definitely drunken master the hell out of touring car legends. I will Camaro the fuck out of anybody that gets in my way. I've learned how to slide that big car around and just use the ass end of it to knock any smaller car flying off the road. So I am prepared. It's more fun to do that than to just do the finesse skill kind of racing. You know, it's very Murica too as well.
I'm liking it.
I'm
Visions
thinking
of the
here
90s.
In a couple of few minutes here after this period ends, we're going to the third period, probably the last broadcasted game here. I'm going to probably go down into some of these other TeamSpeak channels and see who wants to play some.
You can recruit some people, yes indeed.
Mm-hmm, indeed.
And I see the all-star goalie for Blood Dragon, Mephi, is in the chat. So hello to Mephi. Maybe he'll be around to play some Sub Rosa if he's not on whirly ball duty tonight.
Well, if he's posting on Twitch, he's probably not on whirly ball duty.
Here's a chance, 2-on-1 against the goalie. Tim Barrett knocks one into the goal off the crossbar, up and down. And Goose says that's all me. And either way, it is 3-2 in favor of the blue team. As we near the 2-minute mark of the second, it is Red looking to try to get this out of their zone. A couple of blue players are going to circle around, and everybody circles around. The puck just sort of sits there, and blue gets a shot. Almost goes in. It bounces off the left post, and he's going to get his own rebound, take it around. The backhand is blocked, and taking to center ice now, where... Oh, he did one of those spin moves, and it doesn't work out, so 2-on-1 for Red now. Big play by the goalie to stop the visual. The rebound is scored by not Patrice Bergeron, though. Mr. Universe got the shot. A nice save, but the bouncing puck is picked up by Patrice Bergeron, or not Patrice Bergeron, as the case may be, and he is up for the tie. So we are at 3-3 again. We may be going to the third period tied up. Who knows?
Hey, I think it's happened 2 or 3 times already tonight. get
Yeah.
the third period tied up. Usually somebody puts hurting on the other team in third period.
Yeah, and then the
Then
floodgates are opened.
They'll start 3-3 and then it'll end like 9-5. Oops.
But yeah, man, I think a lot of the focus of, especially, and I'm thinking in terms of IBN as our program director and all that shit, I have to think about all this stuff. I think a lot of our focus is really going to go towards these smaller titles, at least smaller in terms of crew that's working on them, certainly not smaller in stature as a game. But, I mean, when you have developers like Ignorance here from Project Freefall, or Alex from Cryptic Sea, who are so responsive to this stuff. I mean, when we needed cameras, when we needed spectator mode for this game, we got it in an afternoon. He put it in, and put in more extensive tools for stacking than almost any other game I can think of that I cover as a caster. Maybe this may be the best as far as, you can go to so many different camera angles as well as chase it or just follow puck or not. I mean, if you work with it a little bit, there's so much you can do with the spec mode of this thing.
Yeah, it's great
stuff
when
like
you
that.
develop games
And
with features. Like,
yeah,
you think of older games, especially older multiplayer games, they were so feature rich that you're looking at it like, there's no way these people were actually paid this much. Like today, it just seems that the amount of features you got in a game from, let's say, 2000 compared to now, game would probably cost 5 times as much, because who's going to program it? But when you've got nice indie titles, you get great stuff, because it really doesn't take that much effort when you actually love your game.
yeah, and you're more at ground level of the community to respond to these things too. But also as casters, I think our more independent groups such as IBN are kind of getting knocked out of the race a little bit, because it's going more in-house for these bigger titles. Not that I was ever going to be cast in any fucking MOBAs, but League of Legends has their own ecosystem, as does
They also have enough money to buy heaven.
Oh, huge money. And that was another big thing. Smite got picked up by Tencent in China. So.
Oh yeah, I kind of vaguely heard about that. That's interesting.
Which that was, some of the conspiracy theorists were saying that was why they even did the smoke screen of claiming to add modding and mapping tools, which we were told at QuakeCon, because that was around the time that there was some news report going on in the various medias of video game about how Hi-Rez was about to basically sunset Tribes of Sin and not make anything else for it. And so it was making headlines. People were, even PC Gamer and places like that were going, what? And then they had the backtrack and say, no, we're going to do modern mapping tools. And some of the conspiracy guys were saying that was because they were in talks with Tencent and they didn't want to rock the boat, on the deal with controversy. And once they, what a shot! Tim Barrett at top shelf again. As his second of the game, Iskin with his second assist, it is 4-3, and Blue goes up by 1 with 3 minutes left in the third. But yeah, there was talk that they just put that out there to kind of coast until they could get the contract signed. I don't know if there's any truth.
I definitely wouldn't put it past them, just because they are very well versed in political posturing.
They certainly are. They are very good at that. Very, very good.
That's why
and
it's so annoying when you get bullshit from them. It's just because they know what they're saying. A lot of the time, you're like,
awesome, man. But yeah, just like I told the Hi-Rez people themselves.
Like, why does it hurt when I jump on him?
Well, hello.
Hey, it's Killinger.
I have long-range radios in Escape Chinaris.
Oh,
hello.
shit, how are you, Stream?
I love the radio.
What's up?
Hello, Stream.
What brings you down here?
Wilson, he was here. Oh, wait, he stepped out for a bit. He said he'd be back. All right, I will.
Alrighty.
I have to talk to Felix for a minute, but after that, I will probably be there. Yep.
See you
Bye,
later.
Stream.
But yeah.
Yeah, mission
well,
accomplished.
I really think, I mean, thinking about it, it seems almost more like the games being developed, like the consumption-based game development where there's an endpoint for the game, seems to be very new. Whereas it almost seems like it eliminates an entire part of this market segment because for instance, the friends of mine, we all are very high-level first-person shooter players, and among all of us, we only play among like 2 or 3 games at a time normally. And there's a large number of us, that's all we do. And so, rather,
Oh, we got
we'll
ourselves a
explore
game
any
here, though.
titles, but the
Don't
thing
know if
is,
you
with
guys are
this
paying
just
attention.
release and consume type model, it's eliminating part of a market that's just not represented anymore. But I think with indie teams, it's actually going to get better just because there's a chance for real kind of standardization to happen just because there's so much low-hanging fruit because nobody, like as far as the Unity and UDK and such, I think if you just get some people that are really interested in showing what actual mechanics should feel like when you use them, there's a good chance that it could leak over to commercial game dev teams, or at least that's my hope.
Yeah, and this red team is interested in keeping this game going, as that was a very nice goal they scored a while back there. Just some nice work from the whole red team to push that in. But now Tim Baird with a goal. The backhander. Bang, and that may do it there. It was getting pretty exciting. Now here's Red with a shot, and it's going to go high and wide to the left, the knuckle puck, and it's sliding across the crease now. 26 seconds left. Still time to do something here. They're going to have to get it away from this blue team, though, who deftly takes it around the entire red team and gets loose with a 2-0 break. Tim Barrett with his fourth. He shoots and scores to make it 7-4, 16 seconds left. I think that is going to do it. Oh, man. And so that is going to do it for our Friday Night Hockey part of tonight's programming. We are going to stay here on the Independent Broadcast Network and bring you all sorts of entertainment as Sub Rosa will be happening with the Drunken Masters. Coming up next, do not go away. And also we're continuing our conversation with Ignorance and the whole crew about games and shit, because that's what we do.